Welcome to the main event. Show about to start in a minute. Appreciate everybody coming through. Show about to start in a minute. What's up, Cam the Real? 57D up in the building. What to do, man? Appreciate you coming through. Show about to start in a few. What the fuck is going on, man? Huh? What's going on? They killing it out here. They're killing it. SmackDown, man. What y'all think about SmackDown? What do y'all think about SmackDown? Man, with no further ado, man, let's crank this bitch up. Let's crank this thing up, man. Feel that. Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Fro, and tonight we're about to talk about what went down on SmackDown. A good night to me. It was a good night, great night. Oh, shit, man, it went down without, you know what I'm saying, with the things that happened Monday on Monday Night Raw compared to Friday Night SmackDown. All that shit was awesome. And don't forget about NXT cooking too. So, with no further ado, I'm going to hit y'all with the intro so we can dive right into it.
Welcome to
Dom, I think I know what you were trying to do. Welcome to the main event.
Welcome to the main event, man. While the world in the building, man. We also screaming on Twitter tonight. So salute to the people on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? You know, do Twitter show the video or what? Do y'all see the video on the screen? I'm trying to go into my Twitter feed so I can answer any questions that y'all got to ask. Or I can shout y'all out if y'all put something in the chat. I'm just trying to see how this is my first time screaming on Twitter, so y'all got to bear with me. Let me see. I'm trying to see how I can get into it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. My apologies. But I got to see how to get into the screen. Don't feel like I can get into it from here. Anyway, welcome to the main event, man. We got to cook. I cannot see. Oh, what's up, King Reezy? Okay, you came to YouTube. Okay, the video on Twitter. Appreciate that, King Reezy. I appreciate that, brother, because I can't see it. I can't even pull it up on my phone right now. So I appreciate King Reezy for coming through on YouTube, letting me know, yes, y'all can see me on Twitter. So this is my first time screaming on Twitter. Salute to the Twitter wrestling fans. But this is the place we go live at least 3 times a week. You can always click the link that's pinned in the top of the chat to join in on the conversation. Follow me on all social medias. Hit me in my inbox. Request to be a special guest, and you can join me. That's me and you right here in the main event. Now, let's talk about what's happening on SmackDown. So CM Punk kicked the show off. Crowd is live. The crowd is super live. CM Punk doing his thing until Paul Heyman comes out. And Paul Heyman says, I need a favor for a favor. Right before Solo pulled up. You know what I'm saying? And Paul Heyman wants CM Punk to leave the building. Solo words. So the Bloodline comes out to ensure that CM Punk about to get the beat down. CM Punk about to get the beat down. So CM Punk was like, Paul, so what was that favor you needed from me? Paul said, man, take me with you. And the look on Paul's face through the night, the expression in Paul Heyman's voice is like he's suffering right now. He's suffering. He calling for CM Punk help. So guess what? Down the line, we'll get that CM Punk versus Roman Reigns feud down the line. Hopefully, CM Punk cannot get injured because CM Punk stay injured. So let's pray CM Punk don't easily get injured and took out the screen again, because CM Punk is a must-see person to be on TV. So Bloodline goes to attack CM Punk, but Cody comes out with the baseball. He come out with the Sting baseball bats. You know what I'm saying? He come out with the Stinger baseball bats to save CM Punk. Then Bianca and Jade chop it up in the back right before the match with Michin versus Bianca versus Chelsea Green in a nice, good match. A couple of little confusion in the match. It like that was a little bit confused in some of the parts, but it was still a good match. The things were going good. You know what I'm saying? And hold up, Wiley. Goddamn. Hold up, man. Stop jumping the gun, Wiley. We finna get there. But Bianca hits the KOD on Michin, and just like I predicted, Chelsea Green picks up the win. We knew Chelsea Green wasn't going to win by herself. She was going to take the opportunity to take the win. So we get Chelsea Green in the bank. And yes, Wiley, I'm still going for Chelsea Green to get the money in the bank. She's my pick. I'm giving y'all my predictions early for the women's Money in the Bank. Chelsea Green in the bank. Tiffany Stratton, she may be in it, but I don't think she's going to win it. Chelsea in the bank. So Cody Rhodes talked to Randy Orton and KO backstage. Then Blair Davenport approaches Bayley after the women's match. She approaches Bayley, let her know she's gonna win the money in the. She's gonna win the qualifying match. Then she's gonna win Money in the Bank. Then she's gonna go after her title. Then we get an episode with Solo and Paul Heyman backstage, and Solo was staring a fucking death hole through Paul Heyman, like he was in his face. Yeah, he was in his face. You know what I'm saying? Grayson was getting interviewed backstage, right? And DIY pops up and tried to, hey, you put your partner in a crossfire last week. You threw him to the lions. You know what I'm saying? Then somebody get the beating on the door in the garage. The garage door slowly open. I'm thinking, why it sits? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. But Drew standing over CM Punk. He was standing over CM Punk, right? Bloody CM Punk. So CM Punk, he put CM Punk on his shoulder. He walked to the ramp, and he just dropped it. He just dropped this man. Like CM Punk was over with, man. CM Punk, they had to put him on the stretcher, and they had to haul CM Punk out, right? Yeah. Get your ass up out of here. So they had to put CM Punk on the stretcher and get his ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Then we get Carmelo Hayes versus Tama Tonga versus Randy Orton in the qualifying match. And this match was good. You know what I'm saying? And let's give it up to Carmelo Hayes. They're putting him, like, every match he have is with a top superstar. So Carmelo Hayes is doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy is whipping it real hard, whipping it real hard. But Melo takes the advantage in the end, rolls up Randy Orton for the 1, 2, 3. Melo Hayes pinned Randy Orton. Now, do that hurt Randy Orton? No, not the way they did it. But it's a big deal because Carmelo Hayes pinned Randy Orton. You know what I'm saying? Let's give my boy his cigars. Or LA Knight comes out. He calls up Logan Paul. Santos Escobar comes out. They have a little switch off. He knocks out Santos. Logan Paul attacks LA from behind. And these three will go with it for a quarterfinal match. Now, why is Logan Paul still getting these goddamn matches without defending his title? Now, I can see what they did. They want to put him in the ladder match, in the Money in the Bank ladder match, so social media don't talk about why he's not defending his United States Championship title at Money in the Bank, why he's not defending his title against LA Knight at Money in the Bank. So guess who's going to win that triple threat match? Logan Paul. Logan Paul is going to win that match. He's going to win it. Logan Paul going to Money in the Bank and create some viral moments. That's where they're going to be. LA Knight will be feuding with Santos. So, I mean, that's just what it is. That's what it is. That's all it's gonna be. Oh shit! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wiley. Yes, sir. Welcome, the new Bloodline member. We get Grayson versus KO versus Andrade for the qualifying match. The Bloodline attacks KO, and I can get why they did that because they could take KO out, take him out real quick. You know what I'm saying? So he won't be so dominant in the match. But KO still was fight Owens fight. So he still put up a good match. Even he had to sell that he had a bad leg. And Andrade ends up picking up the win by pinning Grayson Waller. So Andrade will go to Money in the Bank and create some viral moments with Logan Paul. Trust me, Logan Paul going. But Michin was in the back. Now, at this point of the show, I was looking at my phone. I had to do some shit. I was doing a little thing on my phone, and I slightly missed it, right? But when I look up, now Jackson butched up Mia Chin. Then the camera panned over to Tiffany Stratton holding her face. So Mia Chin was back there smacking Tiffany Stratton up. You know what I'm saying? She was smacking Tiffany Stratton up, and now Jax comes to the save. Now Jax walks off, and Tiffany Stratton follows her. Now Jax and Tiffany Stratton will be a tag team later on. They will also win the tag team titles, maybe off Dave Carter and Bianca Belair. You know what I'm saying? So, will now Jax win at SummerSlam? Nah, it may be a cash in at SummerSlam. Beyond it, it may be a cash in. Okay, now we get the main event. It's time for the main event. Solo versus Cody Rhodes, which it wasn't even a match. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even a match. Wiley said, yes, sir, Andrade for the new Money in the Bank winner. I can see it now. Hey, look, I wouldn't even be surprised, Wiley. I wouldn't be surprised if, hold up. Oh, goddamn. Woo, boy, that shit hurt it. I wouldn't be surprised if Andrade won the Money in the Bank. And I think Andrade should win Money in the Bank. Like, I'm going for Andrade. What about y'all? Let me know what y'all think down in the comment. Okay, main event. That's where I was at. Main event. That's what I was trying to do, man. My administrator is not here tonight, so he been doing the thing out here. So my administrator's not here tonight. Usually he be here to pull the comments and shit up. Yeah, I'm just throwing the comments up there real quick. Just throwing the comments up there. Y'all see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this is the match wasn't long in the main event. The match wasn't long at all. Bloodline comes out, attack Cody Rhodes. Out comes Randy Orton. and Kevin Owens come for the save. They get the open hand on the Bloodline. They got Solo cornered out. Solo like, please, please, please. Then he stopped pleading. He looks up with a egregious smile on his face. Out comes Jacob Fatu, super kick. He gets super kicked by Kevin Owens. He shakes it off. And Kevin Owens straight to hell. Yeah, he did that. So Jacob Fatu focused on Cody Rhodes. Puts Cody Rhodes on top of the announce table. Gets on top of the ring post. Dives down with a perfect splash on Cody Rhodes on the announce table. Like, it was perfect. For him to just make his debut, this shit was perfect. Like, no botches, no mistakes. Jacob Fatu looking like a fucking lion that been treated wrong in the jungle, and now he's got to make a fucking statement. Like, y'all ain't been treating me like the fucking king of the jungle. I got to make a statement. And that's what Jacob Fatu did. Now, him and Solo gets in the ring. They both holds up the one. You know what I'm saying? They hold up the one, both. Tonga Loa and other Tonga. Shit, goddamn, I'm gonna get their names right, y'all. I'm gonna get their name. But the Tongas get in the ring, right? And they got this crazy look on their face, like, should they be worried about Jacob? Or, you know, the look on their face was like a look of worry. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I forgot this one right here for you, Cody Rhodes. This one for you. So they got the look of concern on their face. So should they be concerned about Jacob Fatu? How will CM Punk make his return? And what do y'all think about SmackDown tonight? With no further ado, I'm dropping the link. God damn it. The link is in the chat. I don't know if y'all can click on it from Twitter, but you can come to YouTube. Support me on YouTube by hitting the subscribe button. That's all I ask for support. Y'all support me by hitting the subscribe button and becoming a subscriber to the channel. That's a support. So yeah. Just call them the Tonga brothers. Yeah, that's what I need to call them, because goddamn Tonga Loa and Tongas and it getting me tongue tied. Shit. So the link is in the chat, and I'm pretty sure Wiley will be up in a minute. You know what I'm saying? All right, he said get him some time before he come up. So we got Io Sky and Chelsea Green and Money in the Bank so far. One from SmackDown, one from Raw. Who would be the next competitors off the women's Money in the Bank? For the men's, I know we got Melo. Who qualified last week? Who qualified on Monday Night Raw? Let me see. Okay, we got Jay Uso from Monday Night Raw, and we got Melo from SmackDown. So let me know who y'all think, who else gonna join the men's Money in the Bank also. King Reason, appreciate you coming through. You said Jacob Fatu is gonna be a problem for the roster. Shit, Jacob Fatu might be a problem for the Bloodline. That's what it looking like. Like, he gonna be a problem for the Bloodline, man. It was an exciting night. It was an exciting week for wrestling, for WWE, because I haven't watched TNA and AEW. So there was an exciting week for WWE. NXT, it was very exciting. NXT, we got Wesley going for the title. He's gonna be fighting over Femi at Heatwave. We may get a fatal 4-way for Trick Williams title. It'll be Trick Williams versus Javon Evans versus Sean Spears versus Ethan Page, right? That's what they symbolize at the end of the show. And we also may be getting Roxanne versus Lola Vice, which should be a good match. And I think these two are gonna be like feuding forever. Like they're gonna be feuding forever, man. Like soon they get to the main roster, the feud gonna continue. Like, and I compare Roxanne Perez versus Lola Vice. I compared that to AJ Lee and Caitlyn. If anybody remember those feuds, I compared it to that. But let me see. So I do need to see. Can I get to my Twitter chats? So we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and I'm gonna play the We All In trailer, the movie that I did, me and my boys did back in the year 2000. So we did it on VHS. So all you new schoolers, this shit at VHS, y'all don't know shit about the VCR tapes, but we had to put it in the VCR and hope that VCR don't get hungry and eat the goddamn tape up. So with no further ado, let me play the trailer. Hold on, we be turning up in this motherfucker. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube, and we be turning up in this bitch. Even Mia Yim and Bianca Belair be turning up.
Watch this how I turn it up. Throw your girl a couple dollars, you been messing up. Turn it up. Watch this how I turn it up. Going hard out the candy, I've been popping up.
Yeah. Even Raquel, Nia Jackson, Matt Sandapri be turning it up.
Turn it up. I'm up at the club with my clip. We about to turn it up. Turn it up. Watch this how I turn it up. Throw your girl a couple dollars, you been messing up. Turn it up. Watch this how I turn.
Oh yeah, we be turning up in this motherfucker. We got Wiley in the back. I'm gonna bring him up as soon as I play this. We All In the movie trailer. The story of two friends that eventually turn enemies. The addiction that caused the loss of two keys.
Man, where all that dough come from, man?
The mission to get back what was taken. The mission to get back on the right path. Until the big problems begin.
Hey, Jeff, man, Peg 10 and Q, they doing deal with somebody else.
We
Hey, that nigga go right there, shit.
all
I like that big shit to blow a house up or something.
in
That's my shit, nigga.
the movie.
We need VAT to kill. I already got you right here.
Only on YouTube. Available in 3 chapters at Jeffro Bay.
VAT, holla at me. Big ass to me over there at you, man, with them keys in.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel.
That ain't that fly, is it?
Hey, dog.
Yeah, that's the fly. What the fuck you is? What the fuck you is, man?
Y'all got some hard?
Got some what? Got some what?
Yes, sir. We back. Let me take my soldiers down real quick. Man, yeah. Wiley World, welcome to the panel. How you doing?
What's going on?
I can't call it.
You can hear me?
So what you think? Yeah, I hear you. What you think about tonight?
Shoot. Man, yeah. Boy, I was and boy, it was one of them days, boy. It was one of them days. I was just looking at that thing. I was like, cause I was walking from home. I was going to the store, right? You know, my phone hit the notifications. I'm looking at the notifications. I'm like, wait, what happened now? I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, WWE locked it in. I'm like, it's game time. It's game time. Game over around here. I'm like, sheesh. But I was like, because the first moment I seen it, I'm like in my head, I'm watching and I'm like, oh yeah, it's game over. Y'all boys
Yes,
on
sir.
F up. But then another part of my head, I'm like, they brung him in too dang early. They
Think
brung him
so?
in way too early. Yeah, because the reason why I think they brung him too early is because, well, let's look at where the balance is right now. But real quick, right? Because let me actually
Right.
talk the moment he came in. Because I will say this too: when the Tunga brothers looked up, when they got into the ring and they looked at Jacob Fata, and I'm like, wait, why are they looking like they're worried or something? I'm like, that was the most weirdest. Like, that's one of the weirdest part of the whole show. I'm like, what? Why are they looking like that?
Right.
Because they looked at it and it was like, and then they slowly put their hand up in the air. I'm like, why y'all doing that? So that signals off to me like Jacob is gonna fall to the other. He's gonna join the other side.
Right.
He can switch sides at this point. So I'm like, oh man. And then just looking at that match, I'm like, okay, no, it's Solo and it's Cody Rhodes. I'm like, all right, they're doing this, they're doing that. Solo's being tossed around, which is very horrible. They're making him look like a bee in this whole matchup. I'm like, and this is why I hate this so much, because like y'all really reduce Solo to just being some stunt double, a stunt man for beatdowns. It's like, what the world is this? What is this? And then what even makes it worse, he actually put up his hand like, okay, wait, chill. Hold on, let's be soft. I'm like, what? This is Solo.
Right.
This is supposed to be the street. This is supposed to be the Samoan Street Fighter. What world?
Right.
Oh, y'all reducing this man to a bee. I'm like, bruh, what is this? And the next thing you know, he starts smiling. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. I'm like, boy, here it is. Who's the new guy? Who's the new guy? Next thing you know, I'm like, I see a taller, slimmer body dude. I'm like, and next thing you know, I see the face. I'm like, oh, it's over. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. I'm like, bruh. No. But but the biggest problem that I had is like, no, it's the biggest thing. It's the biggest part of the show, but it's also the biggest problem is the first time Jacob Fatas came, he literally is going to outshine Solo in every aspect. I'm sorry. This guy is a walking straight war zone. He literally came up in there dropping niggas left and right. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This is what Solo should be doing.
Rock and quit too.
So I'm over here looking at it like, man, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. They really gonna reduce Solo for this. They really gonna reduce Solo. I'm like, oh, this is horrible. It's horrible.
So Solo is gonna become the really like the cheating heel. You know what I'm saying? When he usually win matches on his own, the NXT Solo win matches on his own, no help, none of that, no assistance, none of that. Now he's being reduced to, hey, I gotta cheat in every match just to win.
Not to even just to win, but just to weather the storm.
Right.
That's why I'm like, this is becoming very horrible. It's like, I don't like this. I don't like what they're doing with Solo. I never loved this. I love when they started, to rebuild the whole bloodline, the whole Samoan thing. I'm like, okay. I'm like, are they gonna take this to NXT? Please, somebody gonna take this to NXT? Nope, they're not gonna take it to NXT. I'm like, okay, well, let's see how this rolls out. I'm like, okay, it's rolling out pretty good. Whoop-de-woo. Next thing you know, okay, this happened. This big one happened because they did say they was talking about it, and I was like, I was hearing some names because we all know Jacob Fatas. The main reason why it was taking so long for him to get here was because of the allegations of, the things that he had with the charge. So they were trying to clear that up before they ever signed him, which apparently they cleared that up because he's now signed and he's here. But the other option was, I think it was another Tunga brother, the other one that's actually taller. And I'm like, that's over there on New Japan Wrestling. So I'm like, okay, so these are like two options. And I'm thinking to myself, the other brother the other person that was gonna be signed was gonna be the other Tonga brother, and that would be all three of them, and then plus Solo. So I'm like, okay, this seems like the right option. But Jacob would be the option that comes later. Why? Because he's gonna equal the balance. Because now it's like, okay, you got Roman Reigns, you got Solo, you got the Uso brothers, then you got the Tonga brother, and then you got one tall Tonga, and then you got one Fatas, and they're both around the same height, give or take in body size. So I'm like, you pretty much balancing the scale. So I'm like, this doesn't look good. So I'm like, I don't know, they're gonna get him however it may be, because I mean, granted, because like I said, I see this where Jacob is gonna look at it, and then he's like, well, it's gonna look all good, like he's gonna be on Team Solo, but eventually, when Roman comes back, he can ultimately flip sides. It's like if The Rock comes around, right? Because think about it, if it's Rock, Solo, the Tonga brothers, then it's Roman and the Usos. Jacob may just flip sides just to make it balance. So that's why I'm like, I don't really like it because it's too early. It's a little bit too early. But it's already given the signs. Because like unless there's a news that they bring in the other Tonga brother, I'm like, well, yeah, it's already letting us know where this is going so far.
Right.
But
yeah, that's
good. But nonetheless, man,
that was wow. I wasn't expecting him to come this early. You know what I'm saying? Like I was expecting him by SummerSlam maybe when Roman is on his way back. But I guess Roman has to come back before SummerSlam though to be in to get SummerSlam. So
we don't know when he comes back. We still haven't heard no updates about Jimmy.
We ain't got no pretty much update. Real be back before SummerSlam. She on the poster.
Who?
So Rhea Ripley.
Who?
Rhea Ripley.
She's on the poster, but so far, I don't know. Because what I'm hearing is she may not even be back by then.
Oh wow!
It's a give or take.
Wow.
Well, if it's not that, then they're also saying that she's not coming back alone, quote unquote.
Right.
Because what I've heard was, I heard a scenario. The scenario is she doesn't come back alone. She comes back with her boyfriend, Buddy Mathis.
Buddy Murphy.
But he's still tied with AEW. So, but of course, with how wrestlers are coming from other wrestling corporations and filling in, you never know.
Right.
So they may strike a deal, where Buddy can just come in, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, and then it's like whatever. But yeah.
Damn.
Because he can definitely be in part of that mix when that whole thing between her and Liv Morgan goes down.
Right. He could be in the midst of that with Judgment Day. Shit. He need to come back with Aleister Black. Shit. Yep. But I want to get your thoughts on the women's Money in the Bank. We got Io Sky and we got Chelsea Green. Just based off them two, and who else you think may join in?
So just on them two. So just looking at it right now, Io's not gonna win another Money in the Bank. That's not gonna happen. She just filler.
Right.
That right there just automatically just told me she's filler. She's not winning it again for the second time. That's way too early. That's beyond way too early. If she wins it the second time, you may as well say she's gonna lose. You may as well say she's gonna lose, but there ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way in WWE history. You win it last year, and then now you're gonna get it this year, and then you're gonna win again? Oh hell no. Hell no.
Nah, I can't see that. Nah, I can't see that, Hal.
But and as far as Chelsea Greens, honestly, that like I said, I don't like Chelsea Greens. It's been well known. I stated on that. I get it. Yes, she's one of those heels with that veracity of acting like a wounded dog in sights, but she's ready to put those cat claws on you. Well, I said dog, and then I just switched to the cats, but you know what I mean. but and all the other things. So I mean, for the simple fact of heel, I mean, it is what it is, by all means. But the main reason I just don't really support her being a champion in any sorts of fashion is because it's just very. Ugh. It's like when I saw it at the match, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. The way how I did it, the way how she do it, I'm like, okay, she got some skills, but it's like at the same time, it's like this certain ways she's hitting certain moves, and then how it's being done. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Chelsea in the bank, baby. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I would have took Michi in the bank for all I care. Man, but nah. But nonetheless, it is what it is. Let's see what happens. I don't know. But as far as who else is going to be in there, I do expect Tiffany Stratton to be in there because I think she is. They're going to make that call for her to be in the Money in the Bank and win that briefcase.
Right. Nah, I don't think she's going to win the briefcase. She's going to be tied up with
Nia. Oh, no, I think she's going to be winning that briefcase. Look, Alexa Bliss was tied with Nia Jax too, and guess what? She used that briefcase. She won that belt. It is what it is.
Well, I mean,
it's not like we can't. It's not like we cannot see that happen. It's not like we won't see that happen again.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Them two kicking it with each other for right now. Tiffany win Money in the Bank, then Nia Jax wins at SummerSlam, then Tiffany cash in on Nia Jax. Oh man.
No, if she's smart, she won't cash on. She won't cash on Nia Jax. If she's smart, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. King Reese, I wouldn't mind Chelsea Green winning the belt. She's over and the fans love her. To hear Samantha say her name, you know what I'm saying? I love that shit too. I love it.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm the only one I'm the outlier. I just can't.
Yeah, what they did was since she on SmackDown and Samantha Irvin can't say it, I see they put Samantha Irvin voice right before her music. So they had to keep that going. What about the men's Money in the Bank though? We got Melo doing big things, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is, and that's all it's gonna be. Melo and Jey Uso in right now. And Andrade in. Okay, so we got 3 really.
Yeah, so I know I said earlier about Andrade, but my thing is, do I believe Andrade's going to get the Money in the Bank briefcase? No. Reason why? Depending on certain stories, I can see Jay, based upon story, winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. The only thing is, here's my only caveat. If he wins the Money in the Bank, well, where's that set precedence? How does that change the course? Does it change the course where he stay in Raw, or does he change the course where he catches in and then he's moving back to SmackDown, and then the Bloodline story, and he'd be a little bit more direct in the Bloodline story? So that's my thing. Now, if he don't win, and that's significance that he will have a one part time within the Bloodline story, just because notion of all this that's going down, then I definitely can see Andrade winning Money in the Bank, because personally he comes back, and at this point again he's withered down to doing nothing but basic ass shit, and I'm sick and tired of it. I know a lot of people may say, hey, they want to see Melo. I'm like, hey, you can see Melo, but I'd rather see Andrade.
It's crazy because it's crazy that you say that Jay can cash in and end up on SmackDown, but we know he won't cash in on Cody. What if he cash in on Logan? But Logan got that story with LA Knight.
Oh no, that would definitely be the reason he cashed in. He cashed in on Logan.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, because I do believe Logan Paul gonna be in Money in the Bank for the viral moments. And damn, what if Jey Uso cash in on his ass right after the match?
Damn.
That shit would be crazy. That's just a.
I mean, I don't think he's gonna catch. I don't think he's gonna cash in right then and there. I think he's gonna cash in when it's significant. I just think if he wins, this is my whole point. If he wins the Money in the Bank, it all really depends on how the stories are being played out. Because if it plays out with him winning it, and then it's like, okay, he's trying to be smart about it, then it is what it is. But if he's holding it, and then there's the Bloodline story, he may be like, I can use this for the World Heavyweight title. I can use it for the United States title. I can use this for the Universal, or I can go for the United States. What is the easy path for me to go back to SmackDown? I catch it on Logan Paul when he's not noticing, and then win the title and call it a day. If someone else wins the world title before Cody can even regain it, that'll probably be the only reason you do it. And maybe you gain it for that moment, and then in that moment, maybe he defends it maybe once. You probably lose it back to Cody in a fair fight, and then it's like, all right, whatever. And then you're back on SmackDown, so then you reinsert yourself back into the Bloodline story because now you're back on SmackDown. Like I said, it goes a long way because it's really very complex. But that's what I'm saying. The way the stories are and everything, and the complexity, I don't see Jay winning unless it's connected to the Bloodline story.
Right.
Ergo, this is why I say Andrade for me would win, or Melo, because I can see Melo, but I want to push Andrade right now because Andrade right now, like I said, I don't really want to see him waste time on nothing. You ain't giving him United States title. Let's just be real here. You may as well give that bad boy to Andrade. Let him sit on it and let him think how he wants to move with that briefcase. And then when y'all ready to flip the switch, he's gonna make a big splash.
Right. Yeah, they need somebody who gonna be on TV with that motherfucker, man. So I can see him winning and cashing in for the United States Championship. But we gotta see who's gonna enter, man. We got
if Andrade wins it, I'm seeing world title.
Oh, you saying world title? Okay, shit. He'll be
that's why I'm saying hold it and pull that trigger.
Cash in on Cody?
Oh, I said hold it and pull that trigger. I don't know who's gonna be the world champion at this point. I'm just saying, like, whenever it's the right time within the 1 year time limit, that's when you make that shot.
Let them sit on it so they can see which way things going. So what about?
Yeah, because we already know like by the time he gets it, Cody's still gonna be champion. Then of course he's gonna lose that title to The Rock. Somewhere around the line, Cody might get it back, or neither. Roman may be in the mix. All of that is gonna go around the board. The title's gonna be moving around, and then it's like, okay, after the Rock story, and then the whole Samoan thing's done. It's like, all right, now like the coast is quote unquote clear. Eventually, by next year, we'll eventually get the Randy Orton story after the Bloodline story is over, because Randy's already selling the visuals on he wants the world title. So
yeah, we still, man, they got some stories wrapped in the book, long time storytelling too.
And that's why I said whoever wins that Money in the briefcase, if it's from SmackDown, they're gonna be waiting for a good minute, but they're gonna hold on that briefcase though.
I want to get your thoughts on the next triple threat, which is like I think it's Chad Gable. They say he's cleared to wrestle, and I don't know if his personality gonna change, or he may be wearing a mask when he come back, or what. And then who else in it? Brunson Reed and Braun Strowman. I think Brunson Reed may take up
for the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Oh, no, the qualifying match.
Yeah, for the Money in the Bank, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Now that would be interesting. Now,
that's this Monday. This Monday coming up.
Yeah. So, see, that can go a long way. Yeah. See, that's the interesting part about this right now, because Chad, I think Chad right now is going to be on the sidelines. He has to work up some stories now because he already lost his opportunity for the IC title. And right now, since Braun Breaker is going for it, every shows that he's on the backside right now. So they put him on the recliner, but that doesn't mean he's gonna be far away from a title contention. It just means like they're putting him on the recliner, they're making him rebuild himself back up, they're getting him a new team, which we already know who that's gonna be. And then somewhere along the
Right.
line, he's gonna probably have a beef with Otis. He's gonna have like a non-title and beef with Otis, and then that's just gonna be like whatever, right? Just to sell him back up into the winning circle and all that shit, with you. Now for Braun Breaker, so Brunson Reeds or neither Braun Strowman. See, this can go either way for me, honestly. The only big caveat is you're talking about climbing a ladder and taking a briefcase. Now, either or in this situation, you really can go either or. I don't, but the thing is, I think Brunson Reeds will be the winner. I think Brunson will win out of this one. I think that
Braun Strowman is going to be caught up in the Wyatt Six situation.
Well, less than Chad, but more so for Bray Wyatt, for Braun Strowman, because people are still saying like, "Oh, who's the sixth member gonna be?" and all this. I'm like, well, that's interesting for you guys to ask because I don't even know. I don't know if it's gonna be if that's for Alexa Bliss or either that's just for another dude. We don't know yet. All we know is there's just supposed to be one more member. Now, it could make sense that, yes, the one more member is supposed to be Braun, and they're going to suck him back into that image, in that role, and that, that mindset, but we don't know yet. We just don't know yet.
Damn. Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, technically, yeah, because, what's so crazy is, you really can pull both him and Alexa Bliss, because pretty much both him and Alexa Bliss both had, like, some past, so it's like, you really can suck them both in, but then at the same time, it's like, well, if it's supposed to be just the Wyatt Six, then I guess it's just going to be one of them. And so far, that looks like that's going to be Braun Strowman because he's the only active person here at this time being.
Right.
Ergo, meaning Alexa Bliss will not have no part in this storyline whatsoever, unless they magically were to change this into the Wyatt Seven, which, technically they should because who would technically be Sister Abigail at this point? Not Nika Cross.
She's Abby the Witch.
See, but that's my whole point, right? So that's my thing. But it all depends because they could sit here and say that Sister was it Sister Abigail or however they say it? Technically had faded with Braun Wyatt and Bray Wyatt. So technically. Hey, when that character gone, so does the Sister Abigail character gone. So we can say that all together. So it's a pick and choose.
Do it that way. Damn, boy, they cooking, boy. They making your mind think a little bit farther down. Hey,
but Brunson Reeds.
But one time for the chat or the people watching, make sure y'all hit the like button. You can support the channel by coming over to YouTube and hitting and subscribing to the channel. I really would appreciate it, and I also appreciate y'all just coming through and checking out the live screen. But we do this like 3 times a week. But with no further ado, go ahead, Wiley, finish up.
But I think the only other reason why I say that it would be Brunson over Braun, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Braun already win Money in the Bank?
I think he did win a Money in the Bank years ago.
So yeah, that would be my only reason. If he didn't, then it's the fact that he's already been world champion already. So him coming back, you're starting to build, you're trying to restock yourself, and it's way too early to restock yourself to the point of that just coming back out of nowhere. So I think right now it's more of a slow starting phase. And let's be honest, since his injuries have been more so his health and how his body's been reactive, they're not going to put him into those big scenes just yet until they know that the coast is clear. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Brunson Reeds for the clear shot.
Yeah. He made more sense because he's going to be crushing people through ladders. It made more of a gruesome match. to have
Yeah.
him in.
Now the only thing is, I do expect though somewhere around the line, that Finn Balor tries to make a case for a retry out of getting another shot at the Money in the Bank. Reason why is because people are still banking on that story. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I thought when they did it, cause now that I thought that people were just naming that they were just gonna be in the Money in the Bank, come to find out those qualifying matches. And what's so crazy is they put him, Jey Uso, and Rey Mysterio in the match. I'm like, huh? Why would you do that? I thought they were gonna put him in a different qualifying setup. I'm like, are you all stupid? I'm like, okay, well, shit, man. So I think because where I was doing some reading, I was like, they said that he's supposed to be in there, and if he's in there, it makes perfect sense. I'm like, well, that's what makes perfect sense to me because he threw out that angle of, you know, possible portrayal of the Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm like, hey, make it happen.
Right.
And I'm like, nope. So let's be honest. Let's say hypothetically, Seth Rollins goes out there and wins. The one time he has to settle the score with Seth Rollins by catching him and beating the lights out of him, hitting that coup de grace and pinning him would be beautiful. But at the same time, it also start problems because now it's like your boy's looking at you like, how the frick can you cash in your Money in the Bank briefcase on the world title? Because I get to settle my score, and then that would cause a horrible battle and a horrible breakup between the two, which of course sign into the story of breaking up the Judgment Day from within, nice and slow.
Yeah, all these damn boy, all the stories, man, and then the Judgment Day going like 3 different directions, Oh man, I just can't wait till the Finn Balor versus Damian Priest feud start. That's gonna be pretty good. But he got that, like you said, Seth Rollins coming back to put over. You said Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch been coming back to put over other wrestlers. But
man, look,
yeah.
I didn't say nothing about Seth Rollins, but now that you speak on it, man, look, let me just say this too. Let me say this too. Seth Rollins, I'm glad you're back. But I'm going to say it like this. Damian Priest whooping your behind and Money in the Bank. Hey, they need to make it happen because I'm sorry. No. If you come back, whoever wins the Money in the Bank, if it's from Raw, cash it in. God, y'all need to stop this. Y'all talking about the new wave. New wave, my behind. Stop this travesty.
Yeah, this need to be a big match for Damian Priest. Like these guys need to battle. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Seth Rollins can lose by the Money in the Bank teasing. They're gonna cash it in. You know what I'm saying? And that throws the match off, and maybe not make Seth Rollins look weak in the end. But yeah, my boy Damian Priest gonna have to put up a good match, man. He gotta put up a good fight.
And I'm about to say, because the way he came out that night, that Monday night, when he said that, I might just, throw myself into the Money in the Bank qualifiers. I'm like, no, please, no. Just no.
Right.
No. And I'm like, okay, they switched up. They're like, oh, no, screw all that. I'm going to give you a shot. Because I got a bone to pick with you. I'm going to just give you a shot. I'm like,
yeah.
You know what? This is better. Give him a shot, beat his behind, win, and move on.
That's it.
I'm telling you now. Because let's be real. Drew can definitely, Priest can definitely, mess around with, Seth Rollins a couple of times here and there. Just to amp up just the fire of it all. Just to whatever. But my thing is, this is why I'm saying, the Money in the briefcase is all going to determine, for the men, is all going to determine on story. And so far, right now, the only one that has a certified story is Jey Uso. But then that's going to determine on a whole other story of where the Bloodline story at. So I need to see who else is on there. But like I said, if it's based on story, for the winner, then it would be Jay. But if it's not based on story, then I say Andrade for the most part. At least for me. Some may say mellow.
Right.
Pick and choose.
Yeah, but
So,
hey, we got to see who the other competitors are gonna be. But good theory. So let's get to the last and final topic. On what did you think about the CM Punk and Drew McIntyre segment?
see, this was beautiful. This was so beautiful. This is so beautiful.
I had to
See,
say
on
this
Monday,
fast.
see, this was beautiful. See, Monday, Drew, he does the unthinkable. He says, you know what? I can't do this no more. I quit. He look, you get the GM coming out like, wait a minute, what you mean? You can't quit. You can't quit, Drew. You can't do this. You can't do this to me. We need you. And then Triple H is in the back. He's like, hey, wait, you can't quit. You can't quit. Hey, move that camera away from the fucking thing. You quit, man. Hey, look, let's talk about this. Nope. We can't talk about this. I'm done. He leaves. He leaves with his head high, with nothing but just disappointment. He's just done. He is so done. And I'm over here like, see, this is crazy. And next thing you know, oh, here's CM Punk. He's on SmackDown. I'm like, wait a minute, ain't you supposed to be on Raw? Oh, wait, that's right. We in Chicago. Yep. They gave you a pass on this one. But boy, lo and behold, you thought I wasn't gonna remember you. Oh, I know this. You came and embarrassed me in my hometown. I came and embarrassed you in yours. I left you a bloody mess right there in the entrance, laying waste to your body as I carried it all the way to the front. No one ain't gonna check me. No one gonna stop
me. All the way to the ground and dropped him.
And he did his little pose. He clicked his palm, and then what he did, he took his little bracelet, put it in his pocket. Shot of the freeze.
Yeah, man.
Boy, that right there, that tells you. I mean, this is one of the. This is what I'm saying. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Drew. Man, poetry motion, man. Poetry motion. I love it.
I like the way they did it because it was like a fucking movie scene. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever they got writing this shit, but must be some fucking movie writers. You know what I'm saying? Some movie producers.
Well, whoever wrote in this, they are real smart on this one for sure because they hold that. They did that very well.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, he'll do the same old like we always see. He pop up and they just brawl. Security guards had to pull them apart. But no, this man pulled this man pulled the nemesis and beat on the fucking garage door like boom, 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 boom. They raised this bitch up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This was a better because people were saying like this was a better I quit from WWE from what AJ was doing with the copycat version of Mark Henry. Right. This was a better version of saying I quit because it's like he said I quit. I'm dead serious. Bye. He really gave you that feel because you can look at it when you saw the replay early that day and you look at the crowd. I'm like, damn. They like, wait, you quit? What are you talking about? How do you quit? He just quit. It's like he quit. He quit. The GM right into him. Triple H, what you doing? And he's just like, I'm out. Next thing you know, here comes next thing you know, the same week, here comes SmackDown. Next thing you know, coming out of nowhere. Oh, wait a minute. Is that Punk? Oh no. He has him on his shoulders. He's a bloody mess. He's decapitated. Boy, you thought it was gonna be the Bloodline that's gonna decapitate CM Punk. Nope, it was gonna be good old Drew. And is right in his hometown, drop him in front of his people. Like a mess. Everybody.
Man, that was superb, man. Like that was done very well. Good storytelling. This feud is spicing up even more. Like somebody in an interview that asked CM Punk, will he do a match in Hell in a Cell? And CM Punk said, see, that's the problem with y'all fantasy bookings. And he said something smart to the guy. It might be Hell in a Cell. Like right out the gate. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, at this point, it might just be because it's gonna be something big because
This
this
can't be
amount
no
of
regular.
anger. Oh, for sure, damn sure can't be no regular match. There's got to be something on. There's got to be something hot. There's got to be
Yes,
something
sir.
hot. I mean, if you think about it too, I heard WWE talking about they bringing back Bad Blood, and if they do, if it's not an NXT pay per view, it could be a WWE pay per view, and if it is, that's a perfect that's a perfect way for them to have a match.
Damn. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, but right now the way the schedule is, I don't think so. That's going to be anytime soon. So that's probably like next year. They're thinking about bringing Bad Blood back because let's be honest,
I don't
we're
know.
already for Money in the Bank. After
like,
that, what, the SummerSlam?
They got 2 pay-per-views that 2 months at the end of the year that they don't have pay-per-views for yet. I forget which months they are, but I was me and Hassan were looking it up last night. And actually he was looking it up and he showed me. It was 2 months that they don't have a pay-per-view for yet.
I mean,
For
yeah,
this year.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, if you got to think about it, well, we talked about that even from last year. Like they didn't have no 2 pay-per-views. And let's be honest, I think the reason why they're doing that now is because they're just trying to savor the guys and the women so they don't get injured at this big point. So I think that's the real reason why they're doing that now. So this is why they're sort of cutting back on shows and keeping them minimized. So I mean, it's pick and choose. I mean, yeah. I mean, but let's be honest. When you're thinking about WrestleMania and then all that, I'm like, you would want to like put it on easy mode at WrestleMania because now it's like you definitely don't want no one to get injured before that because that would just botch the whole thing.
Yeah,
so,
it happened the opposite way this time. Like people start getting injured after WrestleMania, but
yeah, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Neither it was during or after, which was a good thing because I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's good to get injured, but the timing of it all was okay.
Right, the timing, and we still got our match.
Boy, because think about it. If Becky Lynch was any more sick than she was, that whole match would have been botched.
Right. Speaking of botching, what about Jade, man? They've been on Jade pretty hard lately. Speaking of botches, man, I supposed to clip that and did like a skit to it. I ain't done it yet, but I'm gonna get to it though. It might be later on, but I get to it.
Yeah, well, they making them calling cards. I'll tell you that much. We're gonna see that feud soon. They're already making them switches.
Jade gonna have to step that shit up. She gonna feud with Bianca because right now the way things looking like Bianca will demolish Jade Parker right now.
No. Well, like I said, because here's my thing. I don't know who's gonna be the heel in this situation just yet, but I don't know.
It looks like Jade.
We gotta remember, it's.
I mean, fans.
I mean, if Jade's gonna be the heel, then.
I mean, fans already turning on Jade. They already talking that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been going around.
Well, then good.
That she too green.
Well, then,
she shouldn't. They should have sent her to NXT first. Why is she here?
Well, see. I don't blame him for saying that, though. I really don't. I don't blame him for saying that. I really don't.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
because let's be real, like AEW. Because let's be honest, anyone can tell you right now, if you had to look at TNA's women division, AEW's women division, and then you look at WWE's women division, or even NXT, they would all, I guarantee you, almost everyone would tell you AEW is last across the board. You could not sell me women's AEW matches. You couldn't sell me that. You couldn't sell me. You could sell me some, but not all of them.
Damn. Yeah, man,
so,
it's crazy.
I can definitely see why she would need that extra pickup. Yep.
Yeah, that's the reason I said she'll get demolished by Bianca right now. Yep, she's too green.
I mean,
Count the real 57Z, man. What it do, man? What it do? I
mean, I'm not saying she would be.
You ain't wrenched up over here. I got to give you a wrench. Go ahead, Wiley.
Yeah, no, because I say it like this, because you got to think about it too, right? When you go look back at the match between her and Nia Jax, you can just tell just by that match alone she was green.
Right.
Now, that match alone was just green. But so my thing is, even from that point, I'm like, yeah, they could have better off sold her in NXT. Really? But you know how it is. When you got that star power, it puts you in a whole nother position.
Right.
The problem is, though, my thing is, you saying that everybody's turning on her. That's a good thing, though. That's a real good thing, because they need that.
That's why I said she's gonna be the heel. Well, I can see her being the heel. I ain't gonna say she is, but I can see her being the heel.
No, but that's the whole point. Everyone's turning against her, right? So that's the whole point. She's gonna be the heel. It makes perfect sense.
Oh, my bad. Well,
so it makes perfect sense. Oh, yeah. You good. There you go.
Oh,
but I'm just saying, like, that makes perfect sense, because think about it. If the fans are already directing that they said that she ain't it, good. I'm glad you said it, because now it makes it easy for WWE to be like, who do we choose to make the crossover? Because let's be honest, Bianca was about to be a heel before Jade even came.
Right.
So now we about to botch that and be like, nope, we can botch that and switch it right back to Jade and be like, oh, okay, she's gonna be the heel.
Right.
So a lot of ways this
she
can play out.
Heel. So she gonna need to cheat to win.
Oh no, I'm not. No, I don't think she's gonna cheat to win. She's gonna be monstrous to win. You gotta think about it. With her size and her dominance, like, don't get me wrong, she hasn't quote unquote peaked it to her prime status of being able to flow through the ring with her size and height. But once that gets across the board, it's a done deal. It's a done deal.
Yeah,
I see that roping up to a whole nother stage.
She's gonna evolve, though. I believe she's gonna evolve.
Yeah, it's just it's just on some small time. Because let's be honest, it's not like she really moving like that with one-on-one competition.
Right.
She really just getting her weight. She getting her weight. Getting herself training up under under Belair with the tag title thing for a little bit. But other than that, it's like, okay, eventually when WWE sees it's that time to, like, okay, let's switch her up, because now there's enough animosity, there's enough heat, there's enough all this, like, all right, let's turn the volume up again. Let's start really showing what she can do now. Like, let's see how this works out. They're gonna turn it up eventually.
That was so dope. God damn.
But remember, they can go ahead.
I know. I was saying SmackDown was good. Remember to drop a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about SmackDown. Let me know who y'all think gonna be the next people to enter Money in the Bank on the men and women side. And also drop a comment down to let me know what y'all think about Jacob Fatu debut. Okay. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, Wilder. My bad.
No, you good, man. No, I was just gonna say, because let's remember, right? Because we all know WWE for most parts it's scripted. Well, 9 times out of 10, Jade, she's probably just moving like she don't got it together, just to make it seem like she's the new rookie in town. But reality, she can kick it up a notch when they ask her to kick it up a notch. So I think she's just playing the role for right now, and then she'll tune it up when it's time to actually tune it up.
Right. Cause that like they doing Chelsea Green, pretty much.
Pretty much.
And me Chin,
you're right.
They did Me Chin, and now she actually bringing it out now. Like, Me Chin can really rouse her. They just ain't been presenting it. But
I think Me Chin, I think her opportunity right now, I think she has a very she has a very good scalable right now to go with NXT. My only thing is if Meechin is a part of with damn, I keep forgetting their names, but
See,
Good Brothers and AJ Styles and all that. It's like, well,
Yeah.
are you a face or are you a heel? Because it's like you separate from them. What's going on here? Like they
right?
mix bagging that ish. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's confusing.
So I'm like,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, sure.
But I think right now she definitely has a position.
It's crazy. Yes, yeah, she
But I think she definitely got a position to make some splashes in NXT. I can see her be marketed for the next NXT World Champion. If they push her there.
Right. That was But
she can definitely get that time right now.
What else? I think that's it that I need to cover. But anything you want to add to the equation?
I mean, it would have been. I mean, the only thing I can say, it would have been nice to see Randy be qualified, because we all know if Randy wins, we all know that match between him and Cody coming soon. If he were to win, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
But they're gonna do it the long way. They're gonna do it the long term way. So yeah, what it is.
Randy getting the ladder match and don't touch not one ladder. He ain't taking no more.
At this point, maybe. But at this point right now, it's like Randy's pretty much he's taking the long road to the title, and because you got to think about it, he's losing a lot of great opportunities that he could have probably easily won. So it's like now it's like, okay, you know what? Yeah, they're definitely setting him up for that heel turn, because he's been losing ever since he pretty much been losing ever since he came back.
Right.
Every certified opportunity, he loses every one of them.
Yep.
So that heel turn may kick in. And how this gonna start? It's gonna start by Kevin Owens. He's gonna drop Kevin Owens like a bad habit. I'm telling you right now, like that's how it's gonna firstly start. He's gonna drop Kevin Owens, an RKO. Their feud's gonna start. After that, once he's done with Kevin Owens, then he's gonna move on, and then he's gonna keep moving on a little bit more and more. And next thing you know, his sights is gonna be on Cody.
Right. Yep, that's how they're gonna play it out. I'm loving it though, man.
But other than that shit. Yeah, but other than that, I know you mentioned earlier about how the last night on NXT, because I heard because if I'm not mistaken, dude won I forgot dude's name, but he's the high flyer. He won the Royal Rumble, right?
Who that?
The one that Trick been hanging out with every now and then. I forgot his name.
Devon Evans.
Yeah.
Devon Evans won the Royal Rumble, but
he had a match against Ego, and then he won the match. And and Ego won. Yeah, because that's what I remember.
Then after that, they had a brawl. You know what I'm saying? All four members, all four people was in the ring, laid out with the belt in the middle of the ring. So that signifies a fatal four-way.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I could see a fatal four-way for the title. Reason why is Ego, you already had your shot and you lost one-on-one, and that was literally the most basic and easiest and most sadness of things you could have probably done in a match for your first time, because I ain't gonna lie, that match looked like it was done in like a couple of minutes. Literally. I think their match was done in like a couple of minutes, which is sad. So I think, honestly, they give that, like, they say, hey, look, you get a shot. Boy that won the money, that won the Royal Rumble, he gets a shot. But also, buddy that's from AEW, I think he gets, or neither TNA, one or the other, he gets a shot, and it's a fatal 4-way. So let's be honest, I think ever since then, Trick's title defense has been okay, but it hasn't been like holy shit type.
It ain't been over Femi.
You're right. Over Femi be out here putting work. Over Femi be out here showing out. Over Femi be putting these shows on notice.
Yes, sir.
But Trick, it's like, you cooking, bro, but you ain't saucing it up though.
Nah, Trick Williams just hype. He just hyped. That's it. That's the only reason he got the title, because he broke out on his own through his character. So they just see what he can do with the title run. But the fatal 4-way, this shit, he gonna have to show his ass.
Well, look, that hype better come and find itself some sauce and start whipping it. But he needs a whole load of that. I'm sorry, like, bruh. Like, come on, bro. Right now, Cody looks like I'm sorry. Like, I remember listening to this video the other day, right? It was a theory where chasing the title, there's more money in chasing the title than having the title.
Right.
And that makes action. So I'm looking at Cody, I'm thinking to myself, Cody, when you chased the title, you was on 10. Now that you have the title, you just boring. And to be honest, to even prove it, look what the fans be calling. We want Roman. They're not saying they want you. And you the guy that beat him.
Right.
Make that make sense.
She went wrong. Hey, Roman had the title. That shit was hype. It came with everything. You know what I'm saying? But
when Cody, it's like it's just dry. It's
Cody's
dry.
too much of a nice guy, man. We don't want the nice guy. We want the.
But see, that's the problem, man. It's not the problem with the nice guy. Because let's be honest, we can. But let's be real though. It's not a problem that it's a nice guy thing, because I'm gonna tell you right now, every single time that John Cena has ever climbed for the title and got the title, it was good. And even with the challengers, it was still good. Even which way, it was still good. But my thing with Cody is like, I ain't gonna lie, Cody came into a whole new field, and Cody came into a field of, well, is this all I have to work with? But I ain't gonna lie, ever since the draft, they gave Cody nothing. Well, that's the whole point, and that's what I'm saying. All these stories are. Well, I get it, and this is what I'm saying. Like, all these stories that they're trying to pile up, is like, yeah, it's coming, but I'm sorry, but all these stories that y'all started with is just pointless. Like, I'm sorry, like the AJ Styles story, that shit should have been done better. That was horrible. It was horrible. It could have been done better.
Yeah,
I really could have did better. Yeah, that was horrible.
That wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. But
like, bro, but there ain't nothing that they gave this man that was decent, bro. I couldn't even there's no match you look at with AJ at this, not AJ, but with Cody as the world champion, where you look at it and you be like, that's 5 stars. No.
Yeah.
No. I can't. There's no way I'm giving 4 stars.
They got to start this Randy Orton feud, man. They got to start that. That's gonna bring them out.
Well, at this point, Randy Orton's the best one you got.
That's gonna bring out his aggression.
Who else is gonna
you know what I'm saying? And that's when we get to see Cody yelling in the mic. This is what we're going to see. We want to see Cody yelling in the mic, making demands. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you rough on him.
But see, this is why I laugh, because a lot of people said Cody's best run in WWE is going to be when he turns a heel. And I'm like, Yep, because he's not gonna have that type of John Cena type face turn. He's not gonna have that. He's not gonna have that.
Right.
With this one right now, it's not gonna play out this way. It's just not. And
Man,
I ain't gonna lie.
nobody
You know what I find interesting? This is the thing I find interesting. How the hell your name is American Nightmare and yet you a face? what are we doing here?
That's what I'm saying. Like, god damn, this shit crazy. He needs to reinvent himself. Not really just not his whole character, but just he missing the aggression. Shit, god damn. Even when Roman come back as a face, he's still gonna have his aggression. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure because they say his character ain't gonna change. He's just gonna be a face.
Oh no! I think there has to be some characteristics of change if he's gonna be a face. Like you gotta pay for his sins. You know what he did to Usos and all that. There's gonna definitely be like some moments where he has to have some grief. Like you got to sell that. Though. You got to sell that part.
Right.
You got to sell that part in because you got to show him like he actually changed and all that.
Yeah,
but other than that, his aggression as far as when he starts punching and all that. Oh yeah. He's gonna up that way much more because now he's gonna be on 10. He ain't gonna be on that bitch shit. So
they're gonna bring Star to that.
Yeah,
they're gonna bring Star
that. No. Don't you dare. Stardust was a big card player. No.
Oh shit. God damn.
No. When he started losing, he started feeling pity about himself. That's where he's gonna be like American Nightmare. Right now, Cody is selling a lie. He is the American dream, living his father's dream through himself. That's what he's doing right now.
Right.
And hey, look, it's all good. I hear it, the story, but it's like this could be so better right now, but it's not. And the thing is because we don't got enough wrestlers to sell the umph.
Right. He ain't got the they got the. That's why they're trying to build up people right now.
They're building them up horribly because it's like no, bro, this ain't it. This really ain't it. Like I ain't gonna lie, like. If I had to sit here and say to myself, who has a better title defense run so far this New Year's? Honestly, Damian Priest has more of a better storyline than Cody, in my opinion. Honestly.
Right.
I mean, it ain't as better, but it's better for where it's at.
Right. It is more interesting, and he got more top competitors.
Yep.
His top competitors just feuding with each damn other right now.
And the thing is with Priest, at least with Priest, it's like it's a mixed bag because he's walking in as a heel, but it can easily flip around and turn into a face because of the situations and stories.
And then he still got Finn. He still got Braun Strowman. Like he still got some top competitors he can face. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So it's like they just gotta work it around. But that's why I'm just looking at it. Like, a lot of these stories just.
King Reed says, I think Brian Breaker or Bronson Reed can also bring the best out of Cody. Yeah, but they on Raw.
Exactly. And Braun Breaker is not. It's not in the Money in the Bank. Now, Bronson Reed's if he wins Money in the Bank, he could be that outlier, but that outlier may not come that soon, though. It may come later next year. Hold that briefcase. Okay, all these stories out the way, cash in. Who knows?
Right.
I can see that. He's definitely someone brand new.
That's gonna be a fire feud. Point blank.
Yep.
The match, not just the match, but the feud. And that's what everybody
wants. Yeah, because there's history in that. There's history.
History and storytelling. And that'll make the match more important.
Now, see, that match right there definitely got to be 5 out of 5. If they tank that, I'll be pissed.
They can't mess that up. Ain't no way you can mess that up.
They better
Ain't no
not
way.
mess that up.
You can't even mess the story up. Come on now. Yes, sir. And what's today? Friday. I think we're about to shut it down. We over the hour mark. We down there hour 30 minutes in this motherfucker, man. We usually try to go an hour, a little bit over an hour. You know, want to keep everybody up so late. Some of y'all might be night owls anyway. You know what I'm saying? But
it's Saturday. Some of us don't got nothing else to do.
it's Saturday morning. You ain't got nothing to do.
Well,
You know what I'm
Saturday
saying?
over on my time. It's 3:27 over here.
Oh goddamn! It's 2:20. You an hour ahead of me. 2:27.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me give a shout out. Let me get a shout out to Cam the Real 57Z. I gave you a wrench. You should be wrenched up. He got a channel. You can go over there and support him on his channel. He do gaming. Also, King Reason. If you don't follow him on Twitter, you can follow King Reason on Twitter. He be going live, maybe chopping it up. Shouts out to King Reason for coming through. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. And everybody watching in the clouds, I appreciate y'all coming through. Also, Wally World, big salute to Wally World. He's always up here, like 9 times out of 10. He's up here chopping it up with Unhinged, Main Event Fro. We be up here unhinged in this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying?
And hopefully I should be back soon.
Yeah, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. And I can't wait to get my new equipment too, but it's gonna take a couple months because I had a little spiral. I had a little spiral in my life. So, but you know, things happen. Y'all can, I also talk about life and do movie reviews over there on my other channel, Dr. Fizzle Pros. Y'all can go over there and hit the subscribe button if you like movies. I do movie reviews, live movie reviews, so y'all can interact with me. And I talk about reality based on life or self-development. And like I said, I'm going through some trials and tribulations myself, but guess what? I'm gonna stand on these needles and I'm gonna walk this motherfucker. We're gonna fight through it. We grow together. And if you also haven't checked out my Money in the Bank, like it's like a prediction, but it's just talking about different people who may make the Money in the Bank and why they may not make it. But y'all can go check out the video. Leave a comment, like, share, leave a comment on what y'all think about that, on what I had to say. Yeah. But SmackDown was good. Let me know what y'all think about SmackDown down in the comments. You catching the playback. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. You're on Twitter, hit that follow button. Heart me up over there. You know what I'm saying? What else I got for y'all? Yeah, we run this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube, and we run this shit.
We run this shit, you young motherfucker, stinking asshole. Tell them how it go, Q. I'm talking about, man, we run this shit, man. I'm talking about we run this shit all the way from Queen City to 2-8, motherfucker. I'm talking about.
Yeah. We run this shit, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do our thing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, appreciate everybody coming through, man. Wiley, I'm gonna drop us down while I hit the outro, and yeah, I be the main event, and I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace. Oh yeah, the Fatal 4-Way. Hopefully, I'm gonna start that around fall. The Fatal 4-Way. Hopefully, I'm gonna start that around fall. If y'all haven't caught a glimpse of Fatal 4-Way, I did a skit about Tony Khan. You got to go to the channel. Look it up. But the Fatal 4-Way, 4 of my characters sitting at the square table. We'll be talking about wrestling. It's like 4 of my characters, and we'll be talking about wrestling. Also, I'll be doing skits. The Fatal 4-Way. I'm coming up with more. I'm just waiting to get a camera so I can have better quality as I do it. But for no further notice, I'm gonna hit y'all with the outro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be up. We're gonna be up out this thing for real. We're gonna be up out this thing for real this time, y'all. So peace. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You're on Twitter, hit the follow button. You know what I'm saying? Share the video, goddamn it. This is the most unhinged podcast on YouTube. And remember, you can always click the link that's pinned in the top of the chat to join in on the conversation. Follow me on all social medias. Hit me in my inbox. Request to be a special guest so you can join me, just me and you, right here in the main event. Yes, sir.
He was a normal man who heard voices in his head. He was a normal man who ran from his demons. He was a normal man that couldn't escape the darkness. Till one day, he was left to die. He then would rise again. He then would embrace the voices. He slayed his demons and he conquered the darkness.